Hello everyone, welcome back to my second video for today with Key's Comic Market Watch. Okay, well my first video of course was a buy that I did on a Facebook Marketplace, but this one is basically a haul I did at a comic book store. So let's get on with it. The first one of course is World's Finest, number 178. First appearance of Supernova. I bought this book for $10 and it's about 7.0. I would say about 7.0. I wanted it on a higher grade, but for $10, why not? You know what I'm saying? I love the cover. The cover is great. I've seen people show this book in their videos, so when I saw it at the comic book store, I was like, oh man, I need to get that. So like I said, I'm not a biased person. I like DC and Marvel. I like it all. So I definitely think you should get this while it's still cheap. You know, it's still going for cheap. So get it now. You never know what's going to happen with this book. It might just all of a sudden get hot. So definitely get this book. Yeah. So I was happy to pay $10. So anyways, on to the next one. Okay, now I've already shown this book. Let me see, where is it at? Oh, dang it. Oh no, I haven't shown this book. I'm tripping. So it's Avengers 195 newsstand. This is the first cameo appearance of Taskmaster, but I mean, he's on the last page and he's full body, you know. So I mean, when they say it's the cameo, but I mean is whatever. To me, I feel like this is really his first appearance, not the cameo. But I guess because the next issue he's on the cover and he's in the whole book and not just at the end. Whatever. I've always had problems with that. Like the same thing with Hulk 181 and 180. I mean, Wolverine's full body is on the last page, so how is that a cameo? I mean, whatever. I feel like 180 is really his first appearance also, just because 181 he's on the front cover, so that's why they said that's his first full appearance. Whatever. But anyways, I always had a problem with that. But I always feel like if they show you in one comic, that's the appearance. Like as soon as they show it less, like I give you an example, like the Captain America, what is it, 350? Well, the cameo appearance of Crossbones. Now his cameo, to me that's a cameo because all you really do is see him in the, like a shadow of him, like in the book. You see his body, but it's like you don't really see him, like you just see a shadow of him. So that, to me, that's really a cameo. Now the next issue they show him completely, so yeah, I feel like in that case, yes. But if you see the full body, even on the last page, if you see all of it, like basically a whole page with just them, then to me, I consider that a first appearance. But that's just how I feel. I don't know about you guys, but that's how I feel. I was happy to get this. This was about a 9.6. It's about a 9.6. But I couldn't leave it because even though right there he wanted 35 for it, which I was just like 35. I was like, oh nah. But I managed to talk her down. It was actually a female there. I managed to talk her down to 20. So I got it for 20. So I got both of these, but this one and this, the World's Finest at the same place, which made me happy. Now I'm going to also show, let's see, where is it at? No, you think you have everything in order, but you don't. That's me right now. So the next issue I'm gonna show, I've already shown in my other haul, but I managed to pick up another copy of it, which is the Mighty Thor first appearance of War Thor. War Hulk. I'm tripping. So that's I managed to pick that up for $2.99, and of course there's my second one, my third one. Oh. So I got 3 of those of the regular one, and I got 2 of the Mary Jane variants. So 5 copies of the first appearance of War Thor. So I'm very happy about that, and I love this cover. I like how look at Spider-Man. I love this cover, the Mary Jane variant. So yeah, I love these covers. And while I was there, I got me another. Let's see, where did it go? Dang, I'm just putting stuff everywhere. I don't know where stuff is at. Where is it at? Oh, all right. So, and while I was there, I also picked up this for $1. Hulk number 34, and this is a cover swipe. So this is actually a good story. Basically it's just the Hulk. He's hiding out. He's in the hood, and it just so happens that this little boy, he hears a commotion in the hallway, and this little boy leaves out, and the mother is like, she throws a whole bunch of money at him, talk about don't bring this money in here. Like, she basically knows that he's doing wrong to get the money. And then she's like, he's a straight A student, I understand, you know. And Bruce Banner hears that, so he kind of like in a way gets involved with this kid. And it's a good story because the kid doesn't really want to do the things he's doing, but he's forced because of where he's at, the neighborhood he's in. And so at the end of the story, Bruce Banner the Hulk helps him out in a little way. I will say that. But definitely a good story. I love the cover because, you know, it's a classic cover from the original, you know, so I love it. So for $1, why not, you know? Also, I was able to get this for $1, which I was able to get another one of these. First appearance of Blood Sport. So $1, and you know it goes with the other one I bought just recently. Both of them are 9.8s. I will say this: I'm very happy to find these issues in 9.8s because of the fact of the white covers. Most of them be dirty. Like they're either dirty or you see a lot of ticks. It's hard to find them so immaculate. And not only that, the John Byrne art, awesome. This is an awesome story. If you get a chance, read it. Definitely. So, I also was able to get this for $1. Guardians of the Galaxy number 16. This is the second appearance of him right there. See him? That's Protege. Protege is a pretty tight character, y'all. He basically could imitate anybody's power, and then once he imitates it, he gets to keep it. Like I put it to you like this: yeah, he got so strong, he was on Beyonder level. Like he was able to duplicate. Like he basically gets to duplicate and then add on. Like he's on another level. So if you get a chance to read this, get it. I'm definitely looking for his first appearance issue, which is the issue before this one. But I was happy to find this 9.8. It's perfect. So, and it's a good story. That's a good story. So definitely get that if you get a chance. All right, now I was happy to get this 394 of Hulk. It's the first appearance of Trauma. He's a pretty interesting character. He's a character from outer space. He basically rules. He like has his own army and everything. He's a ruler, and he's just as strong as the Hulk. He has armor, and he's able to shoot energy blast, and he's a formidable foe. So he's been in. Just so happens he died later on in another Hulk issue, and but never, you know, people die and they come back. So a good minor key to get first appearance. So get that one if you can. I was very happy to get this for $1. Man, Battle Scar number 1. Now this is the first appearance of Nick Fury Jr. and Coulson. You know, Agent Coulson. So yeah, it's first appearance of both of them. I will say this is a hard issue to find in the wild. I don't see too many of them. Um, I was lucky to find this at 9.8 for $1 in the dollar bin. I was shocked. I was like, really? So I was shocked. So got to get this if you get a chance. Another key issue with 2 characters. So you should definitely get it. Now, this is Doctor Strange number 22, Mary Jane variant. This is a good story. Basically, in this, Doctor Strange gets help from. Basically, the city is under attack, and it's part of the Secret Empire storyline, and Baron Mordo has put a bubble around the city, and he got his monsters running around just doing damage, and basically Doctor Strange has to team up with the Kingpin, because the Kingpin actually has resources that can help Doctor Strange, and so the story is pretty good. It's basically Doctor Strange, Spider-Woman, and Ben Urach, the guy that writes for the Daily Bugle. I forgot that right. You know what I'm talking about. But anyways, so yeah, they don't want to team up with the Kingpin, but the Kingpin is like, this is my city, I love my city, and this is not good for my city, and he's like, I'm willing, I want to help you guys, and so he takes them to this place that has magic weapons, but thing about it, the person that's keeping the magic weapons is evil, and she winds up eventually having to help them, and when he does, Doctor Strange's like, once they go in the room where all the weapons are, Doctor Strange's like, oh no, I don't want to, all this is evil stuff, like I can't, but of course William Fisk, like, and he tells Doctor Strange, like, don't touch anything, please, nobody touch anything, but of course William Fisk, like, I don't see what the problem is, just pick up a weapon and use it, and he picks up like this evil looking mask thing, and then he points it at this like mindless creature that Baron Mordo was sending after them, and he shoots the creature, and you should see Kingpin's face. It's and that's the end of that story. But on to the next issue. But this came out 3 weeks ago. I just never got a chance to post it, but I got it for cover price, 9.8 of course. But it's definitely a good. I love this cover, the Mary Jane variant. I really like it. Look at her. Should be an awesome Sorcerer Supreme, right, you guys? But anyways, on to the next. All right. Where is it at? All right, you guys. Now, okay. When I found this at the comic book store in the dollar bin, I was just like, these people is sleeping. So I am so happy. This is my first time having this issue. I've been looking for this issue. Most places I go, they want like $50 for this issue. So to get it for $1 and it's a 9.8, nothing is wrong with this issue. It's Ghost Rider #1, the first appearance of Ray as Ghost Rider. So yeah, I'm happy to get that. I wish it was the variant, but for $1, how can I be so picky, you guys? I just can't be picky about it. So yeah, and not only that, I'm not sure, but it might be a newsstand, because it doesn't say direct on it. But then again, I don't know. If it is a newsstand, that'd be awesome. I mean, but it is what it is. But so happy to get this, guys. And this is a key issue. He was in Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., so when they decide to make a Netflix series or something, and he's probably gonna be in one of the movies eventually. So yeah, definitely an issue you guys should get. All right, and then, oh man, to find these issues also, I was very happy to find. Found these for $1 also, which was unbelievable. Lady Mechanica #1. But this one is the third print, which is even harder to find than the first print. So very happy to get this. It's a 9.6, definitely. Wish it was a 9.8, but yeah, definitely. So definitely an issue. I love this. I love the art. Like, and the inside, the story is awesome. Of course, they had issue number 2, but this is the first print of number 2, which is hard to find. They usually go for about $30-$35. So this is a 9.8 also. Very happy to get it. And issue number 3, first print. I gotta tell you, these covers, they're amazing. Like, I love these covers. So yeah, 9.8 also. So yeah, I was happy to find those for $1. Another book that I was happy to find for $1 is Thor number 23. Now, this is a minor key. It is the first appearance of Tyrant. It's his first appearance. His origin issue, by the way, is what is it? Cosmic Powers number 5, the one with him on the front cover that I showed in one of my haul videos. That's his origin issue. Basically, Tyrant was created by Galactus, and he got to the point where he was almost as strong as Galactus, and he even went against his master. But of course, Galactus defeated him, and ever since then, he's been on this issue right here. He basically they find out that he has they go looking for what's his name, Tyrax. And so when they go looking for Tyrax and they find him on the ship that's just as big as Galactus' home, they wind up finding out that Tyrant ain't no joke, and he winds up defeating them all, and then putting them on this machine, and all of them are on there. In fact, when they wake up, they find Gladiator, Beta Ray Bill, Tyrax, Morg, who else? Somebody else. All of them are like, just, they're captive, and finding out that Tyrant is basically sucking off all their energy and gonna keep them around to just energize all his weapons. So yeah, it's a good issue to get. The art is John Romita, what is it, Jr.? Yeah, John Romita Jr., which I like seniors art better. I don't like juniors art, it's too, but the story is good. It's a good story. So minor key, you should get it. Definitely 9.8. I was happy to get that for $1. I was really happy to get this for $1. Secret Origins number 4 with Harley Quinn on the front. Is an awesome cover, Harley Quinn and Joker. For $1, 9.8. I was very happy to get this. Yep. Look at that cover. I think I've seen some people with this issue on there. And this issue is going for, out of all the Secret Origin issues, this is the one that's going for money. I think the Batgirl one is going for a little bit of money too. But this is the one that definitely is going for some money. And look at it. Look at the art. I forgot who it is that did this cover. But yeah. So happy to get that for $1. And by the way, you guys, like I said in one of my other videos, if you see anything that I got and you want to do a trade, I'll do a trade. I'm willing to trade anytime. Like, anytime. So, alright, so I was also able to get these for $1, which I was surprised. Is the Unbelievable Gwenpool number 1. This is a 9.8. And I was able to get the second printing one, which of course it's the second printing because right there, look what she says. Yeah. So yeah, I was able to get the first printing and the second printing for $1 each, 9.8s. They look great, so I was very happy about that. Let me see. So guys, big I made a mistake. I'm tripping. Okay, now the storyline I was telling you, this is Silver Surfer number 81. this is the story where there's the first appearance of Tyrant. Now, the whole story I was telling you wasn't with Thor, it was with Silver Surfer, where they get caught up on the ship. So, yeah, this is the first appearance. Now, the Thor issue that I was talking about, in this issue, it was basically her first appearance is in this issue. And in this issue, basically, they are trying to find Thanos. Thanos is in this, and he's Thanos is trying to find the rest of these cosmic power devices that he's looking for, and they're basically trying to stop him. So that's what this story about. It's a really good story. So the other story I told you was in this issue. So my bad. This is the one where Tyrant defeats all of them, including Silver Surfer. So that's just how powerful Tyrant is. So yeah, I got both of those mixed up. Sorry about that. Yeah, so get both of these issues if you can. Very important issues. Okay? Especially this one, the first appearance of Tyrant. You should get this one. Alright, on to the next. I apologize for the mixed up. Alright, so I was able to get this for $5. Shade the Changeling Man, first appearance. Newsstand, but I'm not sure. But like I said, back then, you know, newsstand copies were everywhere. So, wish it was a direct, but oh well. So yeah, I looked at the book. It's about a 9.4, 9.2. Was very happy to get it for $5. I was like, man, don't know if they're gonna do anything with this character. But one thing I do realize is that getting as many first appearances of DC characters right now is the best time to do it because they're still cheap. Some of them have already went through the roof, but as you can see, DC's getting it together. Thank God with the Wonder Woman movie, they're getting it together, y'all. So y'all definitely should be getting every available first appearance of every character. It doesn't even matter if the character is like someone you haven't even seen in a while. Like, just get it while you can. So very happy to get that key issue. Now this, I found, this one right here was in the 25 cents bin, and I was surprised. So I was just like, 25 cents? Can't beat that. So I'm gonna take it out the bag because I want to show you what it fully looks like, because it's Green Lantern number 11 variant, sketch variant. Just show you how the whole thing looks. There you go. See it? Oh. Coming out the grave and stuff. So yeah, 25 cents, and as you can see, it has nothing. There's nothing wrong with it. Like, it's definitely a 9.8. So yeah, a quarter. I was just like, I don't even know if it's any first appearance of anyone, but when I saw it, I was just like, look at this sketch variant, and I'm like, a quarter. So I just snatched it up. So who knows? I gotta look it up on eBay and see if it's of any importance. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, now I was happy to really get these right here for $1 a piece, because this run right here is an amazing run, but they are also a low print run. So if you see these issues, you got to get them, especially whenever Captain Marvel finally appears. The man Captain Marvel, not the woman Captain Marvel. So this is Captain Marvel number 2 of volume 4. This is a great issue, by the way. In this issue right here, Punisher is killing, like he's about to stop some, and Captain Marvel shows up, and Captain Marvel winds up killing one of the dudes, and Punisher's like, oh shit, so this dude's for real. And basically Captain Marvel's like, yeah, I want to basically like be with you so I can learn from you, you know. So it's a crazy team up, I would say that. So you got to definitely read this issue with Punisher. It's great art too, by the way. So definitely read this. I'm not gonna tell you the whole story. It's a good read. You definitely need to read it. All right, so Captain Marvel number 8. And by the way, these covers, you can't tell me those aren't some sick covers. I don't even know who drew these covers. Like, what's his name? Leo Machio. I can't really see. It's right there. But man, look at that. Man, I love this cover. Like, it's, look at that cover. So this is issue number 8, direct edition. Wish there were newsstands, but oh well, can't have everything. And then of course number 9, another awesome cover. Look at that. Now, is it the same person? I don't think so. I think it's somebody else that drew that one. I think the name is right there. You see it on the little, see that? I think that's where the name is at, but I'm not sure. Maybe I'm just missing it. But you can't tell me that's not a nice cover. So definitely you should get this volume 4 run, because the volume 4 run is just, you're not gonna really find it. You know, whenever I see it, I pick it up, like, because I already know it's, I don't really see it. So, and number 12, see? Awesome cover also. So yeah, just it's a good run. By the way, the stories are amazing. Like, it's a good story. Like, I'm surprised this didn't do it better than what it did. But people were just sleeping on him at the time, I guess. But yeah, it's a really good story and good covers. Let's see who did that one. There go the name right there, right? Can y'all see it? I don't know, but yeah. So definitely for $1 each, I had to pick them up. Now, of course, I have also volume number 3. So, and this is number 2 with the Hulk, where he fights the Hulk at the beginning because of a misunderstanding, like it always is. So this is a good, and Wendigo is in this issue also. So it's a good read, definitely. And then, because, you know, I don't know if you noticed, but at the time Captain Marvel was, Rick Jones was also inside of like every time Captain Marvel show up, Rick Jones goes to a dimension, and then whenever Captain Marvel goes back to the dimension, Rick Jones comes back to Earth. Like, they have to switch. They're never on the planet at the same place at the same time. So of course in this issue, even though Rick Jones is not on Earth, he's still able to communicate with Rick Jones. So he's telling Rick Jones, how do we stop you was the Hulk's friend. How can I stop him? You know, because he can't stop the Hulk. Like, let's be real. But anyways, on to the next one. Issue number 10. Now this is Intergalactica, which I guess is supposed to be like the female version of the Supreme Intelligence of the Kree. So I think this is the first appearance of her. So I haven't read this book yet. I haven't had a chance to like really see what happens. But this might be a minor key. Maybe. I don't know. But definitely happy to get it, because I already know this print run also just wasn't that high. People weren't buying it. So, and then of course number 18. Now this issue right here this is a great issue. Like, this dude right here, even Thanos couldn't do nothing against this dude. Like, the only person that defeated this dude was Lady Death, Mistress Death. So read this issue, is really good. Of course, your boy Thanos is in it, so anything Thanos is hot. So get it. So yeah, and it's a low print run, like I said. So definitely get this issue if you get a chance, Captain Marvel. So yeah, and that's about it for this video. So like, subscribe, all that good stuff. The video is 28 minutes long. I gotta stop it. So check out all my other videos for other key issues that you might have missed on, and whatever little bit of knowledge I bestowed and you might not know about, whatever, not bestowed, but whatever knowledge that I put on the video that you might not know about, that you can learn from the other videos. So check out my other videos. Go all the way back to number 1 for my first video, or go back to the middle, or whatever, and I guarantee you might learn some, or you might see a book you didn't know about. But because, you know, one thing about me, I try to find the books that are not on people's radars yet. Because, I mean, I could show the big keys that, I mean, I'm not going to show Spider-Man 129, and, you know, I'm not going to show First Mortibus or, you know, Amazing Spider-Man 300. I mean, everyone knows those are the keys. Everyone knows about them. So I don't see the point of showing those key issues. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to show issues that are under the radar that people could look for now while they're cheap, and when they take off, they take off, you know. So just remember that about my channel. It's called Comic. Basically, I'm looking out for you as an investor of comics, but also I love the hobby, and if you love the hobby, you can love the hobby and enjoy investing in certain books at the same time. So, you know, I be trying to look for the books that ain't gonna hit your pocket so bad, and you could get them now. So just remember that when you see my channel. You know, if you ever wonder why I'm not showing major keys, because for what? Everyone else is showing them. I don't. Why do I need to show that? You know, everyone knows those are the major keys. I mean, if you don't know that, then I don't know where you've been at. Maybe hiding on the rock or something. I don't know. But at the end of the day, I'm looking for the books that you don't know about. The books that's just you just like, oh man, that's his first appearance. Oh, I didn't know that. I don't know nothing about that book. Oh, now I need to. And you probably ran into the books a couple of times and didn't realize and just passed them up. So now you'll be able to, when you see it, you're like, oh, that's, you know, that's the first appearance of so and so. Yeah, I need to get that now. It's $1. It's $2. It's $3. You know, whatever. But that's the main reason why I like making my videos, for you guys that don't have to dig deep into your bank account to get certain books. So I'm looking out for the people that just don't have it like that. Okay, now you guys that have it like that, hey, I wish I was in your shoes. I wish I could get, you know, I could spend thousands and thousands for a certain book. I wish I could do it, but I can't do it. So I'm gonna look for the book that's cheap now and is gonna go to the thousands. That's what I'm looking for. So yeah. So all right, you guys. Holla. I'm about to make another video. Like I said, it's about 5 videos today, so look out for the next one.